Please do not listen to these powerful audio MP3s whilst doing anything which requires concentration, such as driving or operating heavy machinery. Please only listen to these MP3s when you can safely relax completely, in a comfortable space, away from distractions. And over the next 5 or 10 minutes, you might be aware of sounds outside the room while your body relaxes. And over the next 5 or 10 minutes, you might just start to notice, with your eyes closed, something that I think people are aware of whenever they close their eyes to relax, without perhaps noticing until now. You might be able to see on your eyelids certain shapes and patterns. For some they are moving, for other people they are still. Your body is relaxing of the eyelids themselves, how they're feeling, the weight of them. It's strange to think of your eyelids weighing anything, because they are so light, and because they have nothing to do now they're closed. The tiny muscles you have around the eyes that normally support them can just relax, and you can begin to feel so relaxed as the sensation spreads through the back and into the shoulders, all the way through, relaxing and resting as the feeling flows down into the arms. And there might be some muscles in the arms that you haven't noticed until now. And as you do, let them relax, your arms becoming heavier the more you let them rest. And I don't know just how heavy your arms would feel, where they are resting, for you to know that they're as heavy as they can possibly feel, as the feeling reaches the end of your fingers. And it's easy to leave your arms resting, more and more, as you notice your breathing beginning to slow down to the most relaxing rate for you to rest, the most relaxing rate for you to rest, using each breath out to send that relaxing feeling deeper and down through the chest, sinking deeper down through the stomach, noticing how different the muscles feel as they relax. And as this feeling of deep relaxation spreads, this leaves your mind free to wonder how your body is feeling now. So you might wonder how it would feel if you were to make your body relax twice as much again, with each breath out, relaxing twice as much. Some people feel as if they are sinking or floating, just letting that feeling sink deeper. And just take notice of all those things you see in your mind as you let go. And you're listening to my voice, and that means you can relax. All the feelings you're noticing, and all those things you're aware of as you sink deeper, so that if I were to ask your unconscious mind to take you to a place that is the safest and most relaxing you've ever been, the safest and most relaxing place you could go there now. And just remember being in that place, noticing all the things that made it so good, all the things you can see around you. Sometimes people are surprised by what they can see and what they can remember, which helps them to sink even deeper into it, noticing all the things, the sights, the sounds, all the things that remind you of those feelings inside you, all of those good feelings inside you as you notice them now. I don't know if they're as big as they can be yet, and what you can do to make them even better, just enjoying being in that place. And as with each breath you start to feel more and more deeply relaxed, and your memory is constantly growing and becoming stronger and stronger every single day. And having a strong, powerful memory really does mean that you can learn things quickly. I'd like you to imagine that your memory is like the memory of a hard drive, because I often find people comparing the way they retain information inside their mind to that of a hard drive. I would like you to use your imagination to visualize that hard drive. Think about where it is, what it looks like, bringing it closer to you, making it bigger and bigger right now. As you do this, noticing what a clever system it is and how much information it is storing for you, recording and storing the things that you see, recording and storing the things that you hear, recording and storing those things that you read and experiences that you go through. Your memory really is growing stronger and stronger every single day. More and more, your unconscious mind, the mind that does everything, sees everything, keeps your heart beating and your hair growing, the unconscious part of your mind will allow you, for your good, to notice that every piece of information that you have ever received is recorded, stored within the mind, and can be accessed whenever you need something that is of assistance to you. Stored in that infinite hard drive, linked up and tagged, just like information in a filing system or computer. In that infinite hard drive, which is always ready for you to access in the deepest parts of your mind, will allow you to process the information rapidly and effectively, so that you can recall it at will, anything that you wish to recall. This will happen, and does happen from this moment, for as long as you wish it to be so. And a curious thing that some people with poor memory find they have in common is the message they tell themselves. Those people that have poor memory will tell themselves. They will tell other people that their memory is poor. And because these people tell themselves that they have a poor memory, then they do have a poor memory, because they start to believe it is so. So from this moment on, you are now aware that the more you think about your memory as a powerful and productive tool, the more you strengthen its capacities and capabilities. Some believe that their hard drive will eventually fill to full capacity, but your mind is a complicated network, impossible to fill, because there is always more space. The more space the hard drive uses, the more the hard drive will stretch to contain new and necessary information. Your powerful unconscious mind is always thinking about how you are going to store information inside your hard drive, and what techniques you will use to retain this information in the most effective way possible. Rapidly computing how best to store and make use of the information. You already know how to access and retrieve any information you need, and your unconscious mind can continue to the process of learning all you need to know. And as you find yourself totally engaged with whatever you are learning, totally focused on encoding and storing information, you find it more and more easy to notice meaningful and important knowledge, and you can easily hone in on what is important to you. As you make a conscious effort to associate something you want to remember with something that you already know, you can make many cross-references. Because of the effort you put in, you create creative and imaginative suggestions, and you know that you have all the tools you'll ever need to recall what you know and to know what you recall. And you have an endless queue of cues to trigger the retrieval information from your long-term memory. the more you use this hard drive, the more it comprehensively encodes information. And one of the best ways to access this powerful unconscious hard drive is just to be so relaxed. Your strong unconscious mind stores everything you have ever experienced in great detail since you were born in your unconscious mind. Every thought, sound, sight, taste, and even smell is locked inside in vivid pictures, more powerful than the strongest computer ever made. However, the more you relax, the more you are able to retrieve anything that you like. So from now on, whenever you need to remember something, all you need to do is simply sit back, take a deep breath, and relax, knowing that the answer is there. It just gets easier and easier to find that information in an instant. As soon as you desire to recall it from your conscious mind, the information is there, rapidly and spontaneously, and immediately in the forefront of your mind, ready for you to consciously process that information as you wish. You are able to link up information with information you already know, instantly and at your will. And we can both start to wonder when you will notice for the first time how much your memory has expanded. And I would like you to take this information with you to any future event in which you might need to access your hard drive in the future. So if your unconscious mind were to take in all of this information and access it in the most powerful and positive way when you most need it, so all I really need to do to have your unconscious mind be completely ready to help you feel more relaxed is just to count from 1 to 5. So as I count to 1, and you can notice the sounds outside the room. 2, noticing how your body feels as it starts to slowly move, as your mind is ready now to feel different. As 3, feeling the weight of your heavy fingers as they slowly return to normal, just by taking a few deep breaths on the count of 4, to keep that relaxing feeling inside you as long as you need. Becoming aware of the weight of your heavy eyelids, only returning to normal as quickly as your unconscious mind is completely ready to use what it has learned to help you in the most positive way, so that when it has, they can return to normal and you can open them whenever you are ready after the count of 5.